finding peace in a chaotic world. Have you ever felt like life is spinning out of control? Like no matter how hard you try, the demands, distractions, and endless noise of the world just keep pulling you further and further away from yourself? What if I told you that peace, real peace, isn't something you have to chase, but something already present, already waiting right here within you? The question isn't whether peace exists, it's whether we're willing to stop and notice it. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, achieve more, and be more, we've forgotten how to simply be. We've traded stillness for busyness, presence for distraction, and in doing so, we've disconnected from the one thing that can truly ground us, the quiet truth of who we are. But here's the thing, peace doesn't mean escaping the chaos. It doesn't mean running away from life's challenges. It means learning how to stand in the midst of it all, unshaken because you know that who you are is deeper than any storm swirling around you. Can you feel that? That subtle knowing just beneath the surface that whispers, there's more to this life, more to me, more to everything. That's not your imagination, that's the truth calling you home. I remember a time when I was consumed by the noise. My mind was constantly racing, my energy stretched so thin that I couldn't find joy in anything. And no matter how hard I tried to fix things, to control, to organize, to make sense of it all, it only seemed to get worse. But then something shifted. Not because the world outside of me changed, but because I allowed something inside of me to rise to the surface. It wasn't dramatic. There was no lightning bolt moment. It was just this quiet realization. I was never meant to fight the chaos. I was meant to step back and let it move around me while I stayed rooted in something deeper. And in that space, where the mind softened and the struggle ceased, I discovered peace. Not as an idea, not as a theory, but as an experience. This peace wasn't about being calm all the time. It wasn't about erasing challenges or pretending they didn't exist. It was about meeting life exactly as it was, without resistance, without judgment. It was about trusting that every moment, no matter how messy or uncertain, was part of a greater flow. You see, peace isn't about controlling life. It's about surrendering to it, not in defeat, but in trust. Because when we stop trying to hold everything together, when we stop clinging to how things should be, we make room for something much greater to emerge. Life becomes lighter, more fluid. And suddenly, the same world that once felt overwhelming starts to feel like it's working with you, not against you. Can you imagine what that would feel like? To wake up each day with a sense of ease, knowing that you don't have to fix anything because nothing about you's broken. To move through your relationships, your work, your challenges with clarity and grace because you're no longer reacting, you're choosing. This is what's possible when we stop searching for peace outside of ourselves and start reconnecting with the peace that's always been within us. The answers you're looking for aren't out there, they never have been. They're here waiting for you to quiet the noise, to soften into presence, and to remember the truth of who you are. This journey, your journey, doesn't require you to become something you're not. It asks only that you let go of what you were never meant to carry. And when you do, you'll find that peace isn't a destination. It's a way of being. It's your natural state. So the next time life feels overwhelming, I invite you to pause. Take a deep breath. And remember, the storm around you is temporary, but the stillness within you is eternal. What would it feel like to live from that place? What could you create, experience, or become if you trusted that peace wasn't something to chase, but something to choose? This is the invitation, not to change who you are, but to reconnect with the wholeness that's already here, right now, waiting for you. Because the life you've been searching for, it's closer than you think. Let's walk this path together.